Universities in the UK are now begging Nigerian students to come back. Don't play. I always tell you guys, don't play. You people think I'm joking. I'm not joking. No be joke at the joke. Universities in the UK, they got up to realize that they can no longer survive due to financial crisis. Nigerian students, God knows what you people can do. Why will you people create all this wahala for British universities? British universities, they are struggling to survive. Many of them can no longer run their activities. Many of them are broken. Many British universities are in trouble. Woto trouble for UK universities. And now they have no choice than to beg the Nigerians to come back to their universities. How did this thing even happen? How did it start? And how did we get here? If you ask yourself those questions, then you are educated. Then you are a very smart person. Then you should watch this video. Because I will tell now all the reasons where all these things they happen. I will give you guys updates. And if you have been following my videos, if you have been following this platform, you will know that I had said it before that this thing will eventually happen. Yes, I said it before that this thing will eventually happen and there will be no way for them. They will have no choice than to come back and beg Nigerians for them to come back and school in their universities. You get the point? So this thing all started where that Indian man that was prime minister, that Indian man wanted to just finish off with the UK universities and the UK economy. That man did not mean good for UK. That Indian man, I don't know how they call him. He is one of the worst prime ministers that I've ever known in my life in the UK. And I don't even want to ever see him again in my entire life. Anywhere. You understand? That man came up with a very, very difficult situation, both for UK, both for Nigerians. Because he came up and said, no dependency visa, visa limitation. You cannot study if you have this problem and this problem. No more admission. That's how UK took pride. They started deporting Nigerians left and right, chasing Nigerians out of the country. If you come with your dependent, they will chase you away. Many problems were just arising left and right for immigrants studying in that country. Little did they know that those students, those foreign students, those Nigerian immigrants, they are the back power. They are the backbone of most UK universities. Most UK universities cannot run without Nigerian students. Most UK universities will not function without international students because local students don't pay fees. Even if they pay, it's small money they pay. So they need the huge millions that Nigerians and foreigners are paying to run the institutions, to run their universities. The government itself, you don't want the international students to come, yet you cannot fund the universities and pay them the way you want, the way it's supposed to be paid. Yet you are putting multiple visa restrictions on Nigerians. And the effect, it didn't take 1 year. The effect became immediate. Immediate effect. Somebody clap for Nigeria. That is the power and the influence of Nigeria, and that's why I always tell the world, if you do anyhow with Nigeria, you will collect anyhow. If you think you can despise Nigeria, treat them anyhow, push them aside, you will come back and beg because you cannot do without them. Their influence, their dominance cannot be neglected. Their presence cannot be taken for granted. Their absence will be felt. Their absence will be felt. UK universities are feeling it woto now. And I hope it's not too late because the academic year, probably we are already, school is starting in September. So how are they going to do? So they're going to have to reduce the restriction for Nigerian students so that in January, more Nigerians might change their mind and apply to study in the UK come January. That's the only thing that can save them. If not, many universities in the UK will close. UK will see that most of their institutions will be shutting down because they are not able, they are not capable of handling the responsibilities, the financial obligations of the institutions. They will not be able to do it. And the government is not there to back them. So this is a big problem. Now, these universities have to cry back to the Prime Minister. Yes, the UK government has no choice than to listen to these universities, and action must be taken. Action must be taken. If not, the universities will start protesting. The universities will start demanding money from the government. So the government will now be faced with a dilemma. Is either I bring back the international students, I reduce the visa restrictions and let them come, or I'm going to fund universities. I'm going to subsidize education at the university levels, which I don't think the government of the UK is ready for that discussion. They are not ready. You get the point? So let me tell you what happened. The UK universities lost about 80% of Nigerian students that were studying in the UK. About 80% of Nigerian students that went to study in the UK every year dropped. As in, if UK was receiving 10,000 Nigerian students, 8,000 stopped coming. So you find out that the remaining 2,000 students, or the few Nigerian students that are left that go to study in the UK, are mostly people who go for Commonwealth scholarship, Chevening scholarship, government scholarship, or other related kind of scholarship. Those ones don't pay fees. So how will you people survive? How will you survive? So dependency must come back. No Nigeria will be spending 20 million, 50 million, 100 million naira to pay fees and study in the UK, and they cannot bring their children, they cannot bring their brother, they cannot bring their wife, they cannot bring their spouse. Why? Why should somebody take that kind of nonsense decision? That kind of this doesn't make sense. So those visa restrictions on Nigerians on the UK must be uplifted if the UK wants to save their academic institutions. If these universities want to be saved, they will have to uplift all of that and give way. For people who get money to come and spend, not be everybody get money now. You thought that you can restrict Nigerians and others will come. Others might want to come, but do they have money? How many Ghanaians get money to go study for UK? How many Cameroonians? How many South Africans? How many Africans? They don't have money. It's not only UK, Nigeria have. They have Canada. They have everywhere they will go. They will study there. UK, you gonna learn. You gonna learn, whether you like it or not. So I'm happy this is happening. It's a clap back. It's a big win for Nigeria. So we are waiting for them to uplift the visa restrictions, and I will tell you guys so that Nigerians can start applying to go and study in the UK. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Maxi on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free. God bless y'all. Cheers.